Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Game was.
So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will go to work first.
But yeah, I'm back with some uploads. New games coming out soon. Well, I think there are new games already out, but
defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball.
We should be beating this team because their overall, it's a 66 overall team,
they do a better job of helping
and we should be whooping them.
To get into a rhythm.
If not, I suck.
In the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
All right, we should not be getting beat by Massachusetts here.
The pull and throw off the RPO. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
There we go, 13 inches.
Running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll run the sneak for it.
Of course they would do a QB sneak, you know? Of course they would do that.
UMass lines up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
There we go. There we go.
But that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the.
There we go. Come on, guys. Defense here.
Defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get the
there we go.
On the ground.
There we go.
Great start on this first drive.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire
All right, we take a field goal out of them.
Quarterback tried to do it himself, but he will not get there. It'll be fourth down.
Well, and on third and goal that time, the best news was he didn't take a sack. He was trying to scramble around and find somebody in the end zone. Nobody was there. He gets it back and gets what he can get. And so now you're still down close, and it's decision time.
We take 3 out of them. That's all right.
Do you go for it, or do you settle for 3?
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it. So
in a 3-0 hole.
It's just 3-0.
Power football with the run.
There we got the first. There we go.
Pickup of 10 yards on that one.
There we go.
Now, the Hawkeyes have a whole new backfield without Caleb Johnson, who turned in one of the most prolific rushing seasons.
All right, we're about to do a read option.
History, school record 21 touchdowns. He was this offense a year ago, David.
He was, and if you're an Iowa fan, man, Reese, we've been just clamoring.
They can't stop our run, baby.
Give me some offense, some form of a passing attack, another new system. Tim Lester comes in as the OC. Interested to see if they can air it out. They can be more fun to watch, and they can score more points.
Trying play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
They wouldn't let me pass.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job.
There we go. I don't know how to thread that in.
Get Gets it to the 46
I don't know how I thought that in.
line. First down for this offense.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these third downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
And
nah, that was bad.
Holds firm. No pickup at all
That was bad.
on that play.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss,
Give me that first. Give me that first.
He's got first down yardage as they move into the 44.
Man.
He might
All
have
right, we're
expected
moving.
to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little
We're
zone, and they
moving.
pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes. And
You gone. You gone. You gone.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
You gone.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
And the Hawkeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down.
Got him.
Shoots it to the left.
Got him.
He
What a
caught
dot.
it, and he
What a
won't
dot.
be able to get in as
What a
the
dot.
defense gets him down at the 1.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
A first down run in the red zone.
Easy, baby. Easy.
Touchdown, Iowa!
Yo, ooh, get it. Get
If
it.
you're able
Get
to
it.
move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this
in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be
Get him.
keeping an eye on it for us.
Damn, a gain a
And
yard.
this one will be stopped for no gain.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and
Get
using
him.
his strength to get him to
How
the
you miss
ground.
him?
That is a baller.
Why you
Nice
swap it?
defensive play to
Pick
get
it
a
off.
hand in there and knock it away.
I just don't think the receiver finished his route. At the top of the comeback, you've got to really drive back downhill and give your quarterback a safe place to throw it. Receiver wasn't able to do it, and that made it easy on the DB.
UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh, you should have picked that
Trying to
off.
put points on the board
I'll
on
try.
the 7-3 lead.
Mm.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell in.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And what a start for this guy. That's now his 2nd interception
That was the same
in
dude?
the first quarter of this game. He has been an absolute ball hawk in this thing early, and the quarterback would do well to stop throwing his way the remainder of this game.
Same dude picked it off.
Right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Oh, let's go.
End zone, picked off.
Okay.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes
We get the ball back. You pick it off on us, we pick it off on you.
He used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Play of this drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. The receiver on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one.
I got confused with that play. I didn't know what was happening.
If you want to mess with the defensive line, that's just how you do it. Attack the perimeter right now. Get it to your fast guy. That is a hard play to stop for a negative play or for 1 yard. This offense knew it. They got on the perimeter, and they got the first down.
Get off of me.
It's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
How you drop the ball.
This defense is physical in pass deep.
All right, we need something. We need something deep.
Are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him.
Over.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids.
31 yards from us. 61 passing yards.
Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part. They'll give it to him again. Finding an escape route. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. To the air. It's Jordan. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their
nice. The QB's hurt.
Who knows how they got
QB's hurt.
Back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake.
No.
Takes the grab on the left. At the 40, there he goes. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first.
Why we didn't blitz right there, huh?
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Slips a tackle. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
They can't handle RD, man. Too much pressure.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. They'll run play action.
Got him.
And he feels
he's way back more.
It burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
They sure can't. Too powerful, too strong.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds the tight end. He is denied.
We were coming for him.
Cannot get to the first step.
Completely flipped the field.
Oh, snap.
He's got a cannon for a leg. That was
Should be
a
passing
moonshot.
instead.
They were able to get downfield, and now this offense,
Now
they've
forget
got
that.
a lot of work to do. if
Forget
they're gonna
that.
score.
Gets that thing away from the goal line. He's all the way out to the 7 with a pickup of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him.
I thought that was supposed to be a pass, but it wasn't.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Get off me.
Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line.
All right, we got to complete a deep pass here.
Offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
All right.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, going up top. He makes a catch.
Nice,
really
nice.
Good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well.
All right, I need y'all to block.
Quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Scoot.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long.
It was.
That last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Man down on the play as the officials taking this possession from their own 20. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending it. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Pressure all over.
4 sacks on this guy, man.
At the 24.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
No, I misplaced.
Oh, he
dropped it.
Deep ball. On the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup.
There is no block right there.
Let him do the rest.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback.
Get up
and
there.
A good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first.
Well, they're going with a run pass.
Defense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half.
Been a low.
Looking for a man, it's Jordan. That's caught, it's Price. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football.
This is
where he can
halftime.
do some damage after the catch.
2-minute
Most
warning.
importantly, get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Harding.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
UMass comes to the line, facing 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And the
Nice.
pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
UMass now faces a 3rd and short.
We need a sack.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, this offense, they started the drive with great field position. They're being methodical here. They're not hitting the home run necessarily and scoring these big explosive touchdowns, but they're getting 3rd down conversions. They're staying on the field. They do a nice...
Oh, what a spectacular layout. and
How do you
catch.
get that anyway?
Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll immediately call timeout. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They feed him again. And he was
There we go.
fortunate not to lose yardage
There we
on
go.
that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations.
They get enough rush.
We take. They might be going for it. I don't know. They got one timeout left.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, They cannot.
Yeah, they're going for the field goal.
Cannot get it done.
Nope.
Quick timeout call by the offense after
What are they going to do here?
And here comes the of the half. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to
Would have
wrap
been
up
nice.
the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about after the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
I'll blitz. If we get fourth down or third down here, we blitz.
True to who you are and what your identity is, and you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
That's caught. It's good. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45.
We had all day to get this dude, and he finally decided to throw a short pass.
You've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going.
I'll try to break free to get him.
Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Got a man. It's Gibson. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quick release by the QB. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. Working the middle, it's complete. Finds a crease at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Looking downfield on first down. Touchdown, UMass! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
All right.
They'll line up to go for two.
Oh, goodness.
Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open.
There we go.
Makes the tackle at the 30.
Juked him out.
Up 10.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Looking deep. And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
Are you kidding me?
They didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? I beg to differ.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Now the play fake. Here's the heat.
Thank you. Come on, defense.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the
That's number 35. Number 95. His third sack right there.
To confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable. This defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
Now a lot of
All right, we need to stop. 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 We need to stop.
Back to pass. It's Jordan.
There we go.
And a miss. Now how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad.
Excuse me.
Turning it on.
I'm out. I'm out.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the
spin move.
34-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make
Got him with
people
that
miss,
spin
he
move.
can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage,
anywhere with that.
no more than that.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play is going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Hawkeyes look to
We got to mix and pass and run on him. Confuse him.
They're going to run it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground.
All right, number 21, you better be blocking.
Why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like,
better be blocking.
Right now,
Better be blocking.
Just win, fall forward, get that good
I
game,
try to
stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
I'll try to dive in.
We'll try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And the defense sold out to stop
inches.
the run, and they do here on 1st down. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole.
And he takes it in.
Give me that touchdown. Give me that touchdown.
And what a
Give me that touchdown.
Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Oh, we going for 2? We going for 2?
Up by 1. They're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead.
Go for a short pass here.
They want to throw it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
For this offense, like coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way,
lost a yard.
That physical ground game.
All right.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Back to throw, it's Jordan. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
What?
Makes a grab on the shot.
I was right there to intercept it.
For a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I was right there.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
Always a welcome.
Number 95 is on it. That's like his 4th, 5th sack right there.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Oh, that's his 5th. 95 is on it. They can't stop him.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Anderson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him now so he can catch it before
you gotta catch it first before you run, my man.
Extra sauce on it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And again, run, pass, run.
21. Quarterback making adjustments. Oh, he's
I'm
got
out.
some space.
I'm out. Let's go. Let's go.
And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd.
Good blocking.
He can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a
I
special
tried to stiff
talent.
arm right
I'll tell you,
there.
these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
The Hawkeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for space.
I'm out.
It's
Excuse me.
got the first down and more. All down, but he
Call a
has
timeout.
enough to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads it left. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive, and they're trying to hit the corner route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense, knocking that one away.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
You had it.
It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. That's the end of the period, and it's UMass out front. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side to face all the pressure in the world. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they've regained the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 12 over Western Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking for room, it's Price. He's going to lose.
All right, lost 2 yards right there.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make
Been
some
a game
plays.
much.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Snagged out of the air.
Crap.
Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose.
You gotta be kidding me.
The 10. Touchdown, Minutemen. They move on top here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. He's looking to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
All right, gonna do the same thing again. Grind, pass, run. They can't stop it.
At the 19-yard line. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and
there we
tempo
go.
and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Going to the running game. And they'll stop
30
just
inches.
short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd.
Number 21, you better block.
You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Nah, we going for it.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
You missed.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The Minutemen going back to work on offense.
You missed it.
Reads it, fires complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
It's apparent chaos.
They
Thank
weren't
you.
able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Under fire.
Yo, you went way back. You going way
Down
back.
he goes at the 24.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down.
I'm not gonna blitz just yet.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. got it behind the line. It's Anderson.
Only gained 3 yards on that.
Coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down.
You don't need a blitz.
And they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
You don't need a
Good
blitz.
disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation. They use their speed to get to the QB.
That's his 2nd sack in this game.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Dead center perfect.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now.
Ben's hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Touchdown, UMass! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead.
News is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Gill. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Lowers those pads. At the 35, he's got room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity.
Got him with the moves.
Defense, and then at that point, it
He
was
said, "Scoot,
make a
scoot."
guy miss and use the speed.
And then another scoot,
That was
scoot.
a perfectly executed play.
He said some scoot scoot.
And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Finds his tight end.
There we go.
And that had all the makings
There we go.
of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
There we go.
They tried to go smack.
Got a game plan here.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
We got a game plan here.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Go. Give me that first.
Made at the 44, but he picked
I
up
probably had
10
someone
yards
deep,
and
but
enough for a first down.
And you could tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You're going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff to the single running back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run.
I'm about to say.
The Hawkeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
You kidding me?
Big moment here for the defense. Can you come up with one more stop? You've got the lead. It's 4th and short. You're kind of in no man's land, so you're expecting them to go for it. If you can get off the field right here, you can win this game.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And I don't know if field position really matters on that one, right? I know they're on the plus side of the territory, but 4th and inches, most offenses today are going to be going for it. They did. They execute the running play, and they keep the sticks moving.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his big tight end.
I seen X wide open.
After the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
A gargantuan moment here as they try to tie it up late with the 2-point conversion. He's looking to pass.
Oh, he was right there.
Down by the defense to stop the scoring. Just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level there.
They didn't give me the chance to call a timeout.
As an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs,
this game literally simmed that quick.
Objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying
the game literally sim at the end. They didn't give me a chance to call a timeout. And we lose by 2.
I don't think they can fix everything in 1 week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of
this game did me dirty
to try to improve on and get this thing going.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've
this
been
game did me dirty, man. It was a good back and forth that we should not lose to a UMass team. We're 0-3, man. We should have won this game. Let's advance. Alright, let's see. So Oscar, I was reading that. Yo, our championship contender went to a D+. We got players at risk of transferring. Oh, we got player of the week. Yeah, he was our top player, man, of defense. He had 5 tackles, 4 sacks. He was on one in that game. Yep, right here. You had 12 tackles against us? Here's Big Ten. He had 8 tackles, 4 sacks. Man. Let me go to action first. Scarlet Knights, they are 3-0. Let's see. Let's look at our recruiting real quick. Wait, what does this mean? Offer this recruit a scholarship to attend your school. You only have, okay. I can't do nothing. I think we're locked out. I can't do nothing.
Jesus Christ. Remember to video and subscribe to the
I don't know what that's supposed to do. Yeah. But we got to upgrade. It's still locked. I can't do nothing with that. That cost me 8. Dang, why do these cost so much? What can I get with 4? Oh my goodness, 12? What about you? Alright, offense coordinator, I can't do nothing with you. What about our defense coordinator? Oh my god, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, I definitely can't do nothing with that. I used it on the coach. Well, the next one would be the offense coordinator and then the defense. Then our next game is against the Rocketeers. We should have won. We would have been 1-2. A team we should have won.